Moving on to a different topic now. If you own your home and you live in your home and you are in foreclosure, you may qualify for the state's foreclosure mediation program, but there are some requirements. Shari Olefson from Fowler White Boggs joins us this morning. She's back to tell us a little bit more about this program. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
So explain this mediation program and how this all works. I mean, this is not a get-out-of-jail-free card here, right?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The program started in December of 2009 when the Supreme Court of the state of Florida said that all of the 20 judicial circuits needed to implement a residential foreclosure mediation program. That means if you own your home and you live in your home, you might qualify for this. Now, the judge said all the circuits needed to implement it, but they didn't put a deadline. So it just so happens that in Palm Beach, our program began on July 12th of this past summer.
Okay.
So if your foreclosure case was filed after that date, you qualify for this program. If not, you can submit a form called a borrower's request to participate, and maybe they'll let you participate in this program as well. And that form is available on our website, foreclosurenationthebook.com, and also on the Palm Beach County Bar Association website.
Okay, now there are a lot of advertisements out there about, you know, let us help save you from this and get out of debt now and save your home now, and some of them really you don't want to get involved with. How do you know the difference, and how do we know that this program may be a good one?
Right. Well, it's funny you ask that, Lauren, because one of the problems is that these letters that come from the Palm Beach court, a lot of people are discarding them because they think they're part of that scam, but they're not. So it's important that if you do get a letter from the Palm Beach court, you open that and you are allowed to participate in this program. Now, what that means is they'll contact you, you'll be required to submit some paperwork, you'll be required to participate with a HUD credit counselor.
Okay.
Now, you can do that through the Urban League and other places. In fact, the Urban League is actually holding a foreclosure-thon on March 18th and 19th,
okay,
so that people who are interested in the mediation program can go and get that counseling. But here's the thing with this program. You should know ahead of time whether you're going to qualify for a modification or a short sale or a deed in lieu of foreclosure, because you need to sit down and you need to do your paperwork and have the math and have all of your bank statements and your income figured out and be able to go in and sit down with the mediator and show them that. So you should know ahead of time whether you're going to be approved or not.
We're almost out of time, but the bottom line here, do they sort of extend the life of your loan? Do they adjust your payments somehow? Is that sort of the bottom line?
There's several outcomes if you go to mediation. You can either reach a full agreement or a partial agreement. You can reach no agreement, or you can have an adjournment, which means that you'll have a second mediation program. Now, that one will cost you $100 to do. But if you get a modification, then they will adjust the term of your loan, they'll lower the payment of your loan, and change the terms so that you can afford it.
Okay, some great information, as always, from Shari Olefson. Thank you so much.
Sure.
So many people affected by this. Roxanne and John, back to you.
All right, thank you, Lauren.